Today on Karamo. When Maddie was 12 years old, you just can't get over it.
No.
She woke up and realized her mother was gone.
You left us. You failed as a mother.
Is there anything Maddie's mother can do to mend this relationship?
I want you back as my daughter. Please forgive me.
Or is this mother-daughter bond just broken beyond repair? Plus,
Karamo, if you unlock her phone and she turns out like all these other, it's game over.
Antonio doesn't trust his woman. I'm unlocking his phone too.
Yeah, I know.
It's two phones unlocked and one situation no one expected. Listen.
Mama knows that.
I know. Welcome to the show, everyone. Today, my guest Maddie hopes to discover the secret of why her mother abandoned her at the age of 12. Maddie says her mother has tried to re-enter her life, but has never taken responsibility for leaving her at the time she needed her the most. Please, everyone, help me welcome Maddie to the show. Hi, Maddie. How you doing? Have a hug? You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So beautiful. Okay, so, sorry, I just read all that. And I always like to start off by just acknowledging and saying I'm sorry. So can you please tell me what happened? You said your mom abandoned you?
Yeah, so when I was 12 years old, me and one of my siblings, it was around nighttime. We woke up, my mom was gone. Down to her toothbrush, everything was gone.
And you're 12 at this
12
point?
years old, yes.
Okay.
She didn't contact anybody for about 3 months. We didn't know what was wrong with her, if she was okay, if she wasn't okay.
Were you close to your mother before she
Oh
left?
yeah, best friends.
Best friends?
Close,
Wow.
like best friends.
Are you her only daughter?
Yes, I'm the other girl.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Yeah. Yes. So how long was she out of your life for then?
For about 5 months. I had moved in with my aunt.
Is that who took care of you?
Yes.
Okay.
She took care of me from 12 to about 18. That is my aunt that took care of me
Oh, she's beautiful.
for about 7 years, 8 years.
What's making you emotional looking at that photo?
She just died of cancer.
I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's raw. This raw.
Now that she's gone,
Here you go, love.
I really do need a connection with my mom.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody anymore. That was all I had. I would really love to be close with my mom again.
Yeah. You want that relationship?
Yes,
I
really
get
bad.
it. Did your mother ever tell you why she left?
No, but I know that she left for a man. It wasn't good. He just wasn't a good man for her.
And when she tried to come back in your life, what happened?
My aunt did not let her. We figured out that she was on drugs. And we had sent her to rehab, and she was supposed to be there for only 6 months. But she liked the environment, and she was healthy, and she was not on drugs anymore. So she decided on her own to stay.
Yeah.
And she stayed for a year. And then she came back and wanted custody again. And she did not let her have it because she wasn't stable enough. During that time, my dad had left. So we had no choice but to stay with my aunt. And at that point, it just made me feel like I had nobody. They both left.
I get it. You know, I know that you just lost your aunt. What was her name?
Canby.
I just want to honor Candy right now. Like, seriously, she was a great woman. And, yeah, we should honor Candy. We got to honor her. Give her flowers, even though she's not here to receive them, because for you to have this relationship with your mom's abandoned you, where your father's abandoned you, but this woman stepped in, I'm glad you had that love. So what is your relationship now like with your mother?
It's really bad. We don't get along. Every time we're around each other, we fight. She cusses at me. She calls me names. She'll do more for my brothers than she does for me.
And my producers told me that recently she jumped out of a car.
Yeah, we were in an argument because I had figured out that someone went in my vehicle and took my boyfriend's clothes. And the only person that was around was her and one of her boyfriends. And I had asked her and confronted her, and she had told me that she didn't steal nothing. And I had told her, like, Mom, this is going to ruin my relationship. Like, we know you stole the clothes. Can we please get them back?
Yeah.
And I guess she didn't like that. So she jumped out the car, and then she ended up calling me back that night and telling me that she figured out her boyfriend did take my clothes.
Wow.
And she did give them back to me.
But the dramatics of it, I'm trying to figure out that. So are you driving or are you just with your parked? Like, how does that work out?
Oh, no, we were driving. We were at a red light.
And she just
got
jumped out.
And she got out the car.
Okay,
And she
okay.
called one of my siblings and asked him to come get her because I was being disrespectful.
And to later find out that you were actually being honest about it,
Yes.
that what you were saying was right.
And I feel like since the day that she left when I was 12 years old, she chose a man over her family, and she still chooses a man till this day.
Yeah. Wow. Have you ever confronted her about leaving you?
Yes.
And what did she say?
She tells me things happen, and it happened, and I have to forgive her now. We have to move on from that.
Well, okay. Has she ever apologized for what she did?
No, she hasn't. She has tried to apologize to other people, and they've tried to tell me that she says she's sorry, but not physically to my face has she expressed her feelings and told me she was sorry.
So what do you want to happen today?
I want a relationship with my mom. I want to be best friends like we used to before. I want her to apologize for what she has done. I want her to own up to what she has done and face it, because she hasn't.
Definitely. Well, listen, everyone, I want to hear what Kendra has to say about all of this. Everyone, please welcome Kendra to the show. Hi, Kendra.
You gotta let the past go. Let the past be the past. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you,
Nice to
Kendra.
meet you.
How do I let the past go when you haven't even owned up to anything?
I have owned up to a lot of it.
You haven't.
I have for 3 years.
No.
I've changed everything
You
I
never
possibly
came
can
to
for
my
you.
face and told me you were sorry.
Maddie, I've told you I'm sorry a million times. I don't know how
No.
many more times I can tell you I'm sorry. So I'm
No.
blue in the face?
Mom, you have chose your boyfriends over us for years. You left when I was 12 and you chose a man over your family.
No, I left because my children were very, very, very judgmental. They were very bad. They were robbing houses. They were skipping school. I was getting charged with truancy, going to do 6 months in jail. All of that. Madison
That
broke my
gives
hand
you
in
no
5
right to
spots.
leave your children.
It doesn't, but stuff happens, and I am sorry. I can't tell you how much I am so sorry.
You're not sorry if you still let it happen. You still choose men. Like, I don't understand.
Madison, I would choose you any
No,
day
you don't.
over
No, you
anybody.
don't. You never
I do.
have. You never have.
You just can't get over it.
No.
This conversation is about to get very emotional.
You left us. You failed as a mother.
Is there anything Maddie's mother can do to mend this relationship?
I want you back as my daughter. Please forgive me.
Or is this mother-daughter bond just broken beyond repair? You said your mom abandoned you?
Yeah, so when I was 12 years old, we woke up, my mom was gone. She didn't contact anybody for about 3 months. I want her to apologize.
I can't tell you how much I am so sorry.
You're not sorry if you still let it happen. You still choose men.
Madison, I would choose you any
No,
day
you don't. No,
anybody.
you don't. You never
I do.
have. You never have.
So can I go back to this? Why did you leave at 12? I understand you saying that the kids had discipline problems, but what was the reason behind that?
Well, there was reasons behind it, I guess, because my husband, their father wasn't helping me. I was like a single mother, but in a 2-parent family home.
Okay.
I worked.
Then you leave him. You don't leave your children.
Right. I wish I had done that now, but I didn't do that then.
And where were you when you were gone for those 3 years?
With a man.
I met a man. I'm not gonna lie. I met a man, and I'm sorry for it. I got on drugs. I was getting brutally beaten. My children knew this. I had been to the hospital numerous of times.
That's your fault. You chose to leave.
And why did you come back?
Because for my children, I love my children.
And so when she came back, what was it about the relationship that said to you, Maddie, that you couldn't believe her, that she was back for you all?
Just her choosing a man. I don't know.
You just can't get over it.
No.
Yeah.
Because I needed her when she left. I was growing up. I was 12 years old. I mean, a girl needs her mom.
I understand.
My aunt had to teach me everything that I needed to know growing up to be a woman. And I needed that from her. And she didn't give it. She left, and she wasn't there.
I'm sorry, love. What do you say about that? What do you feel?
I'm sorry. That's all I can keep saying is I'm sorry. I've told her I'm sorry numerous times. I don't know what else to do. Yeah. And I am sorry. I do want a relationship with my daughter. I have a relationship with my other children.
She just told me that the other day that you had another altercation where you got out the car, you jumped out the car. So
Because
I'm assuming
Madison's
your
very
relationship
disrespectful. She's very disrespectful.
Okay.
She's not telling the whole story. She's very disrespectful. She's saying I choose men. She chooses her boyfriends over me. You know what I mean?
Why do you feel that way?
Why do I feel that way? The guys she dates, she lets them disrespect me, all types of stuff. And nobody stole her boyfriend's stuff. At least I didn't steal her boyfriend's stuff. You know what I mean? I came to help her.
Yes, you did.
I came to help her with her car. Her car got repoed, and I came to help her get her stuff out. He was moving some of the stuff out of the car into her friend's car and into my car. And some of it got misplaced. But no, I got it right back for her.
Well, I want to be clear about this because you said that she chooses her boyfriend and that she's disrespectful. You do understand where she learned that behavior from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just want to make sure, and this is not I like to hear both sides, but the reason she's exhibiting any of that is because that's what she was taught from you leaving at 12, you know? So your relationship now, you would say, is on rocky ground, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you say your daughter is mean to you? How?
She calls me names. She yells at me, screams at me. She talks about me on social media. She don't put my name out there, but I know she's talking about me.
Are you talking about your mother on social media when you say these things? Okay.
Not gonna lie. Yes, I do.
How often do you two fight?
Almost every time we're around each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about your sorry that she's not believing. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I wish I could know.
What is it about her sorry that you don't believe?
It's still the same things till this day. I mean, like, she chooses men.
Yes.
Like, her boyfriends can be rude, disrespectful, and she don't care.
So do you feel like you're still doing this behavior of choosing men over your children?
Yes.
No.
Because that's what your daughter feels like. Why don't you feel like that's the truth?
Why don't I feel like that?
Yeah.
Because I have a relationship with my other children. She's the only. She just doesn't want to forgive me.
So why do you feel like you need a man in your life?
Well, I don't have her. She doesn't want nothing to do with me.
Yeah. So because of that, you feel like I would rather not be alone. If you don't want me, I'd rather not even try to work on this. I'd rather just stay with this man.
No, I'd rather work on it with my daughter.
You'd work on it.
Yes, I really would.
Okay. I heard that your sister took care of her, and I'm so thankful for that. Were you able to ever thank your sister for taking care of her?
I thanked her up until her dying day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took a responsibility that you should have kept to yourself and took care of your own children. And she had to do that.
I know.
She had her own 5 children, and she had to take care of us. You didn't buy me my first car. She did. You didn't take me to my first high school dance. You didn't do that. She did. You didn't buy my dress. You didn't buy my heels. You didn't do my makeup. You didn't do my hair. You didn't do none of that. She did it.
She's done
everything.
They wouldn't let me back in your life, Madison.
She's done everything because you failed as a mother. You did drugs. You left us. You weren't stable to take care of us. Why would she, as a good mother, let you be a mother to us and you are not stable? Why?
But when I was stable, it wasn't good enough for nobody.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. We were best friends. It was good enough. You were the best mom ever. That is the mom I know. That's Kendra. This is not Kendra.
What do you think you need to do to get your daughter to forgive you? Is there anything Maddie's mother can do to mend this relationship?
I want you back as my daughter. Please forgive me.
Or is this mother-daughter bond just broken beyond repair? Where were you when you were gone for those 3 years?
I'm not gonna lie, I met a man and I'm sorry for it. I got on drugs. She's not telling the whole story. She's very disrespectful. She talks about me on social media.
Because you failed as a mother. You did drugs. You left us. That is the mom I know. That's Kendra. This is not Kendra.
So I know that you had a drug problem before. When was the last time you used?
6 months ago.
Okay. Kendra, I need to ask you, what do you think you need to do to get your daughter to forgive you?
I guess leave my boyfriend.
Is that an option
leave that
for you?
relationship.
Is that an option for you?
Yeah.
That is an option? You would leave your boyfriend.
Well, yes, I would.
So then why
I left
haven't
the
you?
first
Why
one
haven't you?
So why haven't you done that?
because I don't really have nowhere else to go.
So if you had somewhere else to go, you would leave your boyfriend so that you could start to rebuild this relationship.
I would.
Do you believe her when she says that?
I mean, I don't know, because I've asked her to before and she hasn't. But sitting here in front of all you guys today, she's saying she will.
Madison, I will leave him. I'll do anything you ask me to do. I just want to move forward with our relationship. I want you back in my life.
What does this relationship mean to you?
Everything in the world. And I want you back as my daughter. Please forgive me.
Maddie, what do you need to respect your mom? What does that look like
I
for
need
you?
her to respect herself. I do.
Now I'm going to ask you this question, and I sincerely mean no disrespect. And I say that because you're an older woman, and I don't want to make you feel like I'm disrespecting you here. But do you feel like you respect yourself?
No, not really.
No. Okay.
You gotta remember too, I'm a young mother. My mother didn't love me like I loved my kids, and I wanted to be better than my mom was. My mom had a very bad judgment because I dated black men and because I had biracial children. And I gave my kids my all for years upon years. And I guess when Dad has skipped out and gave up.
I hear you and I see you, because I can understand the place and the complexities of being a young mother, dealing with not only trying to figure out how to be a mom, but also dealing with your own abandonment, but also dealing with racism from the mother and that type of rejection that comes with that. I actually believe that your mom didn't want you to have this life. I actually believe that. And I know that's hard for you to, because you lived it. But I think part of your healing of like understanding your mom and trying to get somewhere is that you have to understand that she had her own trauma. She made horrible decisions that she's owning up to. But because, and you pointed this out, you're very smart. You pointed out she doesn't know how to respect herself, and she admitted to it. And that's a hard thing. That wall of not knowing how to respect yourselves leaves you making a lot of bad decisions. And so, but I do want you to believe and understand that she did not. I don't believe it, that she wanted you to have this bad life.
I didn't.
And I'm gonna tell you how I kind of also know this, is that she had at least enough sense to say, stay with my sister. And that was her in the pain, that was her in the moment of unclarity, of uncertainty, still trying to make sure you were safe. I see you, I understand. So Maddie, what is the first step your mom can take today to make you feel as if you can move forward?
I honestly don't know. That's why I'm here today, because I need help.
But that's the work that we have to do, is figure out what does it look like for you to believe her sorry. Because until you believe her sorry in yourself, unfortunately, you're always going to not believe her. So
I think she will choose a man again. Rather it be him, rather it be somebody else. I know one day it'll happen.
Because that's what you've seen in
That's
the
what
pattern
I'm
in the
used
past.
to.
That's what you're used to. So you have to trust. Only way you can accept her apologies is if you can trust that and give her a chance that she will leave the man. She said she's committed. The only thing I can say here is I would just ask for you to just continue to understand that what your daughter needs is for you to leave your man. She needs that. She needs to know that she's not going to be abandoned again. And the thing that triggers her to make her think she's going to be abandoned is the men in your life.
Okay.
Maybe that's a first step. Maybe there's a moment where you call and say, Mom, I need you. And you see if she's going to choose the man or she's going to come to you. Is that something that could be a little bit more manageable and healthier for you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if she doesn't show up, instead of getting mad or angry, you say, this is where I need you to show up, and you couldn't. So now I have to take the steps to create more boundaries. That's the language you use. Don't get upset. Because every time you get hurt, you argue with her. And that's just a little girl in you screaming out for more love. But the grown woman in you that I've already seen here that's strong has to continue to use her words and set more boundaries. So is that a commitment that you can respect if she makes it today?
Definitely.
You want to make that commitment?
I'll make that commitment.
I know this is not the perfect ending, but there is another piece here. And normally I wouldn't say this, but I do need you to embrace. And the reason I need you to embrace is because you're both grieving. There's a big piece right now that even through this pain of the abandonment and the things that you went through in your life, you both just lost someone super important to you. And you two need each other right now. Hug your daughter.
I'm very sorry. I think I believe you.
Oh, you do? Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, it's hard, it's confusing. But that was a step you took. I'm proud of you. Y'all are gonna be okay if you try to take this first step together, all right?
Thank you.
Seriously, you're welcome. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back with more.
Karamo, if you unlock her phone and she turns out like all these other, it's game over.
Antonio doesn't trust his woman. I'm unlocking his phone too.
Yeah, I know.
It's 2 phones unlocked and one situation no one expected. What's up?
Mama knows that.
I know.
You are the fire. Get off my stage.
Hey, friends. So my guest Antonio says there is no such thing as a loyal woman. Well, his girlfriend Avianca reached out desperate for my help in clearing her name. And we are going to unlock her phone and let the truth set them free. All right. Avianca and Antonio have been together for the past 9 months, and she says it has been nothing but chaos. Let's watch this message from Antonio.
Women are like PlayStation. All they're good for is games. And I'm sick of it. It's hard to find a trustworthy woman these days when you got a million other people and options at your fingertips every day, every morning when you wake up. I'm a no-nonsense kind of guy, okay? I've been cheated on in the past countless times, so I know all the signs. You won't catch me ignoring not one red flag, not one. I've always been a free spirit, and I'm good with being dolo. You know, I just don't want the games anymore. I want to know if this relationship with Avianca is too good to be true. It's time I get some peace of mind, and I want to find out if there is a virtuous woman out here. Karamo, you know, I would dedicate myself to her and make this relationship work if she is being faithful like she says she is. But Karamo, if you unlock her phone and she turns out like all these other hoes, it's game over.
I know. Well, listen, before we meet him, let's meet his girlfriend. Everyone, welcome Avianca to the show. Hey, Avianca. How you doing? May I have a hug?
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Girl.
Tell me about it, okay?
What do you think about what you just saw?
I don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, my feelings are hurt. How y'all feel about it?
Okay.
Like, if you was hearing that every day, you wouldn't like it either.
So why did you agree to unlock your phone?
To prove my point, to prove that I'm not out to sabotage this man or hurt this man.
So I got to go back because I need to know how you met Antonio.
Okay, so we met online,
Okay.
you know, this day and age. And we started off as casual. It wasn't nothing serious. I kind of seen his ways. So I let him do his thing, and he came back around like he was serious. So
Okay.
that's why I gave it a chance.
Got it.
So, and we're here.
So he moved all the way to California, my producer told me, without you.
So he was in Virginia, where we're from, and then he said that he wanted to try to make it work, things like that. And I didn't hear from him for about 2 weeks, and I called him again, and he's in California.
What? And so what was his explanation of why?
Job. Work.
Okay, so he says, I want to commit, I want to go further. He ghosts you, and then when he reappears, he's in another state. Okay, so I got to go back because he said no woman is loyal. He said he needs to see if there's a virtuous woman out here in this world.
Right.
So what are the things he accuses you of?
Oh, what doesn't he accuse me of? Okay, like, I can go to the store and I'm accused of okay, like, sorry.
At the store?
At the store, at my job. So I'm an esthetician, so I work with people's body parts and stuff like that. That's the problem sometimes. Like, I come home, I'm getting accused of I took literally 10 minutes too long for him. And that's what I'm sick of. Like, I'm tired of it.
Okay, so I have my own opinion on this. I'm not going to make my judgment until I meet him, but do you feel that he has trust issues when it comes to women?
Yes.
Because trust issues will show up in the most toxic ways.
Come on now.
Listen.
Yes.
You think Antonio has been faithful to you?
At all.
Wow.
Like, because I feel like the person that's pointing the fingers is the one that's doing it. So if you're constantly telling me that I'm doing this, I'm doing that, every time I step out the door, you're doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever had proof? Have you ever caught him?
I personally reached out to someone I thought, but we'll see.
Yes or no? You don't
We'll
know?
see.
Because I'm unlocking his phone too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said we'll see. Like, we'll see.
Y'all ready to meet Avianca's man? Antonio doesn't trust his woman.
You're wrong. No.
No, first of all, this.
It's 2 phones unlocked. Are you doing stuff?
No, I'm not.
And one situation no one expected. What's up?
knows that.
I know. Why did you agree to unlock your phone?
To prove that I'm not out to hurt this man.
So what are the things he accuses you of?
What doesn't he accuse me of?
Do you feel that he has trust issues when it comes to women?
Yes.
I'm unlocking his phone too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said we'll see.
So what do you want to change in this relationship?
Our trust issues. Like, I trust you as much as I see. So if I don't see it, if it's not in my face, I can't sit up there and accuse you. I want to get to a place where we can be peaceful. And it has not been peaceful for 9 months.
Yes.
Like, and I was single for 4 years before I got into a relationship with him on purpose. Like, because I
Was
did
your last
not...
relationship chaotic?
No. Like, this is what I'm saying. I've never had to deal with something like this and do
Have
all
to defend
this.
yourself.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, okay then. So everybody, y'all want to meet Avianca's man? Are y'all ready to meet Avianca's man? Well, everyone, I think it's time to unlock the truth by meeting Antonio. Well, welcome Antonio to the show, right?
What's why you coming out?
What's up? Nice to meet you. Okay, listen, we heard you had a lot to say about unfaithful women. So why do you think Avianca is a unicorn?
Because she got everything that I was out there looking for in a woman, you know, like in
But
one
still
woman.
steady accusing me
Hold on,
of...
but in one woman,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And I'm content with being out there in the streets and just getting what I need from multiple women. These days and ages, listen, if
And still probably do.
if anybody out there think that it's okay for their girlfriend, any man anyway, to go to the bar by herself, you're wrong. No.
No, first of all, this, if your woman is working hard,
there's no reason.
If she has multiple hustles,
it still ain't no reason.
Okay, and she's going out once, maybe every 2 months or something like that, you call that a problem?
Yeah, listen.
Like,
I'm only saying that, Karamo, because I was the guy, okay, in the bars.
In the parking
Me and
lot.
my guys, we got it down to a science.
because y'all was hoes, I gotta be a
We
hoe.
stopped going to the bars and just went right before they closed and catch them as they coming out the door.
Because
and
y'all
I wasn't
was
trying to
hoes,
be with
I gotta
nobody
be a
like
hoe.
that.
Well, she just said something that's real, and you didn't answer that. She said just because you was a hoe, she got to be labeled a hoe.
No, but it keeps my eyes open.
So
It keeps
why
my
do you
eyes
think
open.
she's cheating
Extra
though?
vigilant.
Because she was still talking to some of her exes.
Were you communicating with them? What was going on?
First of all, one of them was my best
Any
ex-best friend
communication.
because I had to get rid
Any
of that
communication,
because of this.
man. And they had sexual relations as well. So that's different. That's like keeping doors open with your exes.
Okay,
Right.
got it.
So that's
got
how I
it.
carry it. That's
Okay, that's how you feel about it. So what did you say to that? You ended the relationships when he said that he felt uncomfortable?
No.
Yeah.
You talking about with your friends? Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did.
Like, okay, and then
She
I
did,
shut
but
that
how
off and
many
I still
times?
got
How
that.
many times? Like
It didn't matter.
So she proved to you, you said, I feel uncomfortable about this. She shut it off immediately, and you still think she's cheating.
Yeah, that's my head because I just know what I've done in my life. You know what I mean?
So you told my producers that Avianca and her friends are like the city girls. Now, don't come for the city girls, okay?
She told me her friend was like that out in the bars. She don't never go with none of her friends to no restaurants.
Going to a bar
They
is a
don't
city
go
girl.
shopping. They always in the bar, man. What is the
Like-
purpose of going to the bar?
That's her
To
purpose.
socialize.
To socialize, what can you do at the bar you can't do at home?
Okay, somebody said turn up. Okay.
What-
But like, well, sometimes people just want to not be in their house and be able
What's
to go
the core
out.
of it? The core of it is...
I'm not sure.
To be with my girlfriends, to chill with them, to have a drink after I've been at
So
work
we have
all
a beautiful
day.
pic of you. Is this
That's
how you
not
go
how-
to the? This is how you go to the bar?
Look, I ain't even got that in my phone.
You look gorgeous.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she look gorgeous. Yeah, she
Jeans
do.
and a t-shirt.
I'm just saying there's no reason to go to no bars if you're in a relationship, because when I was going to the bars, it was just for that one sole purpose. I'm just saying, look, I brought it up to her before. Look, we can just be cool. We don't have to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, he want to still be cool and still come over and still like get all the benefits. Like,
Nah,
no, like.
not-
Okay. Well, listen, in the video we just watched, you said if Avianca was faithful to you, you would dedicate
for
yourself
sure, though,
to
yeah,
her.
I cut it off. I cut all my road running and my, I can cut all that stuff off.
So when you
and
say
I know
road
y'all
running,
saying,
so
listen.
are you going out there cheating? Are you doing stuff?
No, I'm not cheating. But what I will say, I'm a chess playing man, okay?
Yeah,
and listen,
cheating.
I apply everything in chess to life, okay? So I know I can't control her, but the only thing I can control is how I counter.
Got it. All right, listen, well, I know that my audience has a lot of comments on what y'all just heard. Y'all got something to say? All right, let's take to the comments. Antonio is about to deal with our audience.
You're holding your past or whatever against her. On
Can
her.
I ask you a question?
No, you can't. But if she had,
You asking me?
And then this couple, it's time to unlock their phones. It's going to deal with a situation no one expected. What's up?
He knows that.
I know.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
So what do you want to change in this relationship?
Our trust issues. I want to get to a place where we can be peaceful.
She got everything that I was out there looking for in a woman.
So why do you think she's cheating though?
Because she was still talking to some of her exes. I just know what I've done in my life.
I know that my audience has a lot of comments on what y'all just heard. All right, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, so what's your comment?
I just gotta say, man, like, this is all on you. You know, like, if you can't trust her, you're gonna be alone forever.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what it,
like,
but
if you're
I was cool with being alone.
Okay, then why are you saying you're gonna commit to her?
Because she said...
If you actually love her, then you trust her.
So, but you know, one of the main things is trust issues. Like,
Yeah, I said that, though.
They're deep. So why, if you have these trust issues, why would you commit? You just said I was having to be alone.
Because if I'm gonna commit, it gotta be to somebody that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a unicorn, like I
But why
said, that
send
ain't
through all
cheating,
that?
man.
All right, whatever.
What
Come on,
she
how
got?
you doing?
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Bianca. Nice to
Bianca.
meet you. Do you have any concrete proof besides your own suspicions?
No, all I got is my experience.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not with her.
It's not
But
with
it's
her.
not with her. So then why are you
But
putting it on
can
her?
I ask you a question?
But if she had her, no, you can't. But if she had, but if she
You
had,
asking me one?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm not gonna
but
answer
I
it.
can. No.
I'm not gonna
But
answer
the
it.
thing is, if she were to say,
I'm
but
not
if she,
gonna
let me
answer it.
finish. If she were to say,
I'm not gonna answer it.
okay,
So
you
you
don't
might
have
as well
to, but
go
I'm
and
still
sit it
gonna
down.
ask.
Well,
If
you might as
she
well go
were,
sit
if
it down,
she were, you
Bianca.
gonna let me talk? Thank you.
Why, because of Karamo?
No, because I'm talking. That's it.
Who
I'm
are
not your
you?
girl, so you're not gonna disrespect
But who are
me.
you?
I'm Bianca, like I said.
Well, go
and
sit
who
down,
are you?
Bianca. I don't want to talk
Who
to
are
you.
you? You don't have to talk
Can
to me,
we
but
get
you're gonna
another
listen because he
comment?
gave me the mic. I
What?
wasn't finished speaking. Did I say I was?
So you
Did
gonna
I
answer my
pause?
question after you finish?
Yeah, I could
Okay,
if I
I'm
want
listening.
to.
I'm listening.
You're holding your past or whatever against her.
Mm-hmm.
Say if she was dating somebody else. She's dealing with her hurt and everything like that. Say she's like, okay, well, this guy slept with my best friend. This guy did this, whatever. So you must be doing it too because I felt that.
If you said that she says those same things, do you feel it's fair to you? Because you're a man
If
with
I know
feelings
it's
as
not
well.
true, I just be like, man, that's crazy. Because that's not true. I feel like it's fair if for people to learn from their past experiences and not make the same stupid
Okay, learn
decisions.
from it, but
Her
don't treat
past
somebody that you're
experiences
currently
against
dealing
you.
with
Do you
wrong.
feel that that's fair?
We'll see, yeah, we'll see.
You wouldn't want to hear no? Nah.
I understand that you've been hurt. I do. I get
Hey,
it.
look, this ain't even about me
Say your
in the
point.
sense
This
of...
is about you because you're the one that has trust issues. You're the one that's been hurting.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
I
I'm the
get
one
it.
who went through all the... And I took a vow, like I ain't doing that again.
I get it.
I'll dip before I let something like that happen. You are amazing, Avi, I swear. But I'm not gonna get, like, played with
I
no
never
more.
tried to play with you, and I tried to show
That's
you that.
all it
like,
be. Like, that's
but
all
I
it
still
is
got
for
all
me.
of that, no matter what I did.
Yeah.
That's all it is for me.
Okay.
It ain't nothing else.
Well, I want to take a quick break before we unlock these phones, so we'll be right back. It is time to unlock their phones. What truth has been hidden in these two people's cell phones? What's up?
knows that.
I know. And what does that truth mean for this relationship? You see somebody who's not healed and the other person trying to say, let me fix you, it ain't ever gonna work.
You're holding your past or whatever against her?
If I know it's not true, what do I say? I just be like, man, that's crazy, because that's not true.
You're the one that has trust issues. You're the one that's been hurting.
Yeah, I'm the one who went through all the, and I took a vow, like I ain't doing that again. You are amazing, Avi, I swear, but I'm not gonna get like played with no more.
I never tried to play with you.
All right, friends, we are back with Antonio and his girl, Avianca, and it is time to unlock their phones. All right, so, Avianca, I'm gonna start because we're gonna unlock his phone, Antonio's phone first. Well, I'm gonna be quick with yours because the only thing, I already know about your phone. The only thing that we found in your phone was these conversations with the woman. I didn't find anything suspicious in apps. I didn't find any suspicious photos, but we did find the conversations between you and this young woman. But there has been no recent conversations, and I also was searching for sexual stuff, which I was gonna see if you was gonna admit to something, but I didn't say they had sex. It was exactly, I think, what you already found out.
Exactly.
Did you find out something
With
else?
applause.
So I can send a good morning hello, but he can get an ass pic sent to him. No.
All right, so
Let's get to that one.
now we have your phone that we unlocked, Avianca. Avianca, I want to, Antonio, what I want to know, what do you think we're going to find in this?
Something, because you did hers second.
That's why?
Yeah,
You think we're gonna, because I did her second, you think we're going to find something?
for sure.
Okay. Well, listen, I unlocked your phone, and I did the same search that we did on his phone as well. And I'm going to tell you that when going through apps, text, photos, going through locations, there was not a single thing.
Come on now. Talk about it. Talk about it. Come on.
It was zero.
Talk about it. Come on.
Zero
000.
found in your phone.
Thank you very much.
Zero
okay.
was found.
000.
Zero was found in
Talk
your phone.
about it. So
Nothing.
nothing else in there. Look, still looking for stuff.
Nothing.
Like,
Damn.
damn.
Nothing.
I do want to
9
apologize.
months,
Let me
damn.
apologize. That's crazy. Appreciate that, man.
No worries, but you're not gonna appreciate what I'm gonna say next. I'm gonna tell you. This is
Can I say
not-
something first?
No, you already said it. This ain't a healthy relationship.
Come on now.
This is
I've
not
been saying
healthy.
that.
There is nothing that will happen in this relationship except for you being in a toxic relationship because he has to heal. I'm not telling you that you're gonna need to leave today. That has to be a decision. My advice to you would be that you need to separate from this relationship because if you said you have not been in a past relationship that was unhealthy, don't get yourself in one now. And it's only been 9 months y'all been together. And even prior to that, he had ghosted you, went to California, and whatever the reasons may be, this is unhealthy. You don't deserve this unhealthy relationship. But at the same rate, brother, I would tell you, you deserve to heal. Because what it is that I saw how you interacted with this woman. I saw how you interacted with Bianca. I see your interaction with women. And the way that you react with women is from a place of hurt. And you are deeply hurt. Okay. No, I'm gonna ask you, in all sincerity, how many women have hurt you?
Good 5.
Yeah, good 5.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Just one
And
is a lot.
Can't have 6.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's
Like,
the reason why I've been dealing with.
I know,
Listen.
but that's not your job. I have a show, I'm trained in this, I'll be sensitive for him. You can't be in a space where you keep getting yourself sucked into this. I get it's your friend. What you crying about right now? Tell me. What's happening?
He knows that.
I love this girl too. Like I'm
Like,
not
I
here
didn't
to
do
hurt
him
her.
wrong. I didn't.
I know. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Besides, listen, hey. Besides
But
all
you
the
can be his
accusing and
friend
everything,
and support
like
him from a distance.
you can. If that's, I'm just saying, you know how I am, man. Like you know how I am. I'm
Listen.
not gonna change because we here or none of that. Like
See, hold on, but see what I want to do, and this is the hope I want. Hold on, I want hope, because well, it can seem like a red flag, and we've already seen all his red flags. He put them out there, but I do believe this for you. I actually do believe that there's a space in you to grow.
All right.
I do believe it, and I believe that this woman, the reason that she loves you so much that she's crying is because there is a piece of you that has to be a good man.
He
has to
is,
be.
like, he's not bad
I
at
believe
all.
it.
It's just
I
all
believe-
the
brother,
stuff that he's
I
been through,
see it.
he's projected it on me. And it's like, I did not go into the relationship with any of that. You know, like, I've been hurt before, too. Like,
Yeah. All right.
You can change, though.
I am going to, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't find nothing. Obviously, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Listen, what you have to just
no,
do
I
and
don't need no
understand.
guess, though. Like,
I said-
I really can't go off of no guess.
Well, you already
But you
know.
just said.
You already know.
I want to say the same thing I'd say to a female guest. You did not deserve to be cheated on. You did not.
Point
have
blank.
But the problem is that until you heal these past trust issues, until you deal with the core, y'all are going to run into this issue again. Because it's going to be one thing you do where you're too late or you talk to somebody too much and it's going to trigger his emotions. Until you heal, and this is what it comes down to in a relationship. If both people come in healed, that's when you see a healthy relationship. When you see somebody who's not healed and the other person trying to say, let me fix you, it ain't ever going to work.
Yeah, all right.
And that's what you're doing right now. You said, I know you're not healed, but I love you so much. I'm going to fix you. I'm going to fix you. But he got to fix himself.
For sure.
He got to fix himself. And you can be his friend and love him from a distance. And if you really want help to fix yourself, I can give you the resources to figure out how to trust again.
Okay.
When he's ready, that's when you say, okay, we can try this again, but not a minute before. All right? And I'm going to got you. I'm going to give you some stuff so you can get over this. All right?
Appreciate that.
Because I feel like if we can get you back to that place, ooh, you're going to be a good guy. But right now, it is clouded
I am a
in
good
red
guy.
flags.
I'm a good guy.
All right, but good luck, y'all, all right?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all. Give me a hug.